back. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for clicking on another video. I'm gonna do I wanted to do something different a while back, but I just kept stumbling over my words and ideas. So, first of all, hello, my name is Roz Oracle, and welcome to another YouTube video where I am going to do a reading. I'm going to read Oracle cards. I'm going to check in with the fairies, what's going on. I heard a cat meow, like instantly. It was a distressed kind of meow. Your intuition could be trying to tell you something. It was a warning sign. That's how it felt like. My Palo Santo keeps burning while it seemed off. So if you feel like your protection is off, it just looks like that. It's because you didn't see how something was burning, how something was rising. Fairies, what would you like us to know, please? What would you like the collective to know, the collective of stars? Yeah. Nasty energy. I smelled like fart energy. So this is somebody who's lazy, who has a slow gut, somebody who is not really active. Not only a slow gut. Let's see. Yeah, it's not only and even a slow gut, but also somebody with a big ass ego. So the gut is strong, but in a negative sense. The energy is too hard, I'm hearing the energy is too hard, the head is too hard. So 23 to 2 to 31, so 23, 23, angel number. Pardon me. What else? I first want to kind of look at what this is actually. So the fairies are trying to give us a message about somebody or something that's trying to demand something from you. This is giving me very demanding energy right now. But they're demanding you to step away from the flowers, to step away from blooming. Or they're trying to make you look like something or someone. Yeah, I actually should have had pulled my tarot deck with me to clarify some things. But we'll actually get to that. I'm not stuck on tarot. What's the 23? Thank you. Yeah. They're trying to portray you or something, a celebration, differently. The outcome I'm hearing. 33 right now from 23. 23 plus 10 is 33. They're trying to keep you from finishing or closing out a certain type of cycle, okay? We're starting one. This cycle is something positive. I picked up on blooming, means growth, bright colors. It also means right on time with spring here. So you're connected to Mother Earth, and this is somebody who doesn't want you to connect like that. They want to, I feel like I want to say distort something from you. Now I'm hearing give and take. Now I'm hearing unequal. I'm hearing give and take, but the thing is that it's unequal. So it's like, oh wow. There's something that this person doesn't understand. The thing that this person doesn't understand is that what isn't, what's that word? That what isn't trainable, attainable, is something you just can't take. I feel like I want to, yeah, but because they're using fancy words or whatever. It's like there's something or somebody trying to force you to let go of something unique within you. You might think it's like a talent or a gift. This person also thinks that, okay? But they're thinking that you, well, they don't think, they believe they are how do I say that? They persuaded themselves to actually believe. They're convinced. Thank you. They are convinced. Thank you, angels. They are convinced, because it was the word convinced I was looking for. But they are convinced that whatever it is that they want from you, yeah, your intuition, that's something that's actually just a part of who you are. That's something that they can take. You might not even know it is your intuition. You might consider it as just a gut feeling, like luck. With 33, it's heavily giving luck and like friendship, like coincidence, you know? Like, oh, yeah, I'm hearing, I just nipped it in the bud. So it's like, oh, it was just an accident. I'm very lucky that I heard that, or that I escaped that fatal thing, or, but it's not luck. It's something that is protecting you. I want to say that keeps on protecting you until you're safe. But there is something, an energy within you, something that's a part of you that's very unique, and whoever or whatever this is trying to take it. I think I am going to take some tarot cards, but first I want to see. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they don't want you to use your intuition to become wise. They don't want you to become aware of something. Now it's getting really interesting, because Helena is number 14, and she speaks, or her energy, this card speaks about the full cycle of, well, actually not full cycle, but she speaks of wisdom, right? Enlightenment. I also want to say, yeah, I want to say like feminine wisdom, maternal wisdom, crone energy. Something is, yeah, they're trying to block your throat chakra. Something is trying to block my throat chakra. So these are messages that have been difficult to pick up on by your own intuition, because of other people's energy really trying to control what you hear, right? So it's like the background noise is too loud. If that's the case, I apologize. But I can't fix that. Or at least, no, actually I can't. Exactly. Because I was like, I won't, but it doesn't have to do with wanting. I literally can't. Anyway, so this is maybe a good example. It's like, yeah, because I'm hearing the word extort. Like, this is somebody who wants you to believe that you can give up on something, that you can just let go of something. But you can't, because it's part of who you are. It's a part of what you know, the wisdom that you hold, but it's also your maturity of life. I'm hearing life, death, and rebirth, of going through events, situations, places, and things throughout your whole life, from the moment that you were a young child to where you are right now watching this video. You might have gone through things that were very I feel like I want to say confusing to your mental, to your psyche. You felt lost often, or like out of touch with reality. Not necessarily dissociating, to some extent, yes, but not on a regular base. Like, you had a lot of weird psychological, I feel like I want to say, tense moments where you were really like, yeah, I feel like I want to say, I'm guided to say, like, close to the edge of reality. It's really weird. This can also be that this person is that energy, so we're gonna figure that out. But you are somebody who overcame all of this, right? Everything that was burdening you, all your trauma, the wounds that you carry, the lost energy, not knowing yourself, you overcame all of that. And I feel like after you overcame that, you became aware of something that was in you, in your possession, in your character, in your soul, a gift, a talent, something remarkable, something that made you realize, whoa, I actually am really different than other people. And if not, then you will figure it out soon, because this energy, that's part of this message. But the message that we're getting is more like a warning sign, because our intuition is trying to tell us there is somebody trying to take that by, I think, maybe making you believe or keeping you unaware from trying to steal from you, trying to put you in a certain state of mind or energy, an energetic field or an aura, an atmospheric, I feel like I want to say vibration, that is going to help, or not even help, that's going to force you to adapt and change your own energy. What was that sound? Babe, kom eens hier. I don't know if that was my cat or... Babe! Niet doen. Kom hier. Babe, kom. Nee, babe. Please, no. Kom. Kom. Ik ga je niet naar buiten laten. Oké? Echt waar, Pip. Dus alsjeblieft ook niet miauwen, want ik ben een video aan het opnemen. Don't be karmic, please. Oké? Eeuw, je hebt echt heel veel zand. Sorry, I had to cut off disturbances. But yeah, karma. Like, these are people that were trying to put you in a certain type of energy where you just attract a lot of negative things. Also a lot of spiritual misfortune. So, people in traffic not like giving you, how do I say that, like not letting you pass when it's a green light for you, or people on the street like pushing you when they walk past you to get on the sidewalk, or people jumping in front of the line and just being extra nasty to you, or somebody randomly in the subway or at work, like, how do I say that, like being passive aggressive or out of nowhere just, I feel like I want to say like kind of shit on you, but not really actually shitting, of course, but it's like sneering, somebody just lashing out at you for no reason. And I feel like these people, or whatever this energy is, we're gonna figure it out, is going to try, or is still trying to put you in that energy of all that bad luck and constantly experiencing that negative energy around you in any place in your life. And I kind of want to see why it keeps coming back, because sometimes it's also like, as a reader, you do have to stay aware, like how delusional is it to constantly read about the same thing, you know what I mean? Because on the other hand, you can say, oh yeah, spirit is just telling me what to read, but yeah, I don't know, I'm also still, it has to make sense. And if the reader is on a loop with energy or whatever, that means the energy is in a loop and it's stuck, right? So, and I don't like that, because that means that there's no growth, and that means that the changes that I'm seeing or that I'm experiencing in the readings aren't developing. Like, we're not learning from the readings, because if you learn from the readings, you would take the wisdom and apply it. Like, that's what my readings are about, honestly. So you take it and apply it, and then you change the outcome of your situation. It's like a new formula. They're showing me a commercial for laundry detergents. Washing your clothes, washing on your skin. I sit on your skin, baby. That's what they're trying to say. Yeah, they're trying to teach you a lesson. This is somebody who tries to wish something in your place. They're trying to get something from you. It could be a marriage with this 19 fairy marriage card. But it's something that you should pay attention to. You have to protect yourself from this energy. Yeah, so this is somebody that drains you. This could also be somebody that wants to lead you astray. Somebody tricking you from leaving from a certain lifestyle or certain type of perspective or look that you have on yourself or on other people. Yeah, that's 19 and it makes 6. But all together, it's 46. That's 10. That's the cycle that they don't want you to leave from. So these are people who don't want you to be able to leave cycles. These are people that don't want you to be able to change or transform. These are people that don't want you to be able to finish projects. These are people that don't want you to be able to finish your work, finish your goals. These are people who don't want you to be determined to reach a certain outcome. These are people who want you to struggle with waking up. These are people who want you to miss your alarm, sleep through your alarm. These are people or energies that want you to miss out on things on your grocery list, so you have to go back. All to just put extra weight on your day. These are people that wish you a flat tire and then a hold up at the I don't know, not the car station, but the how do you say that? Whoever it is gonna help you with your tire. Let's just keep it like that. Because Spirit's like, it's general, bitch. So it's like, okay. Like these are people that want you to like be behind on rent because they want you to make irresponsible financial decisions by influencing your desires and wants by playing with your emotions. Like that's the type of energy that I'm getting. It's very clear actually. Because yeah. Archangel Michael's like, and the channel and the weather channel for tonight is clear skies, overall a low temperature, and a very, very sunny and shiny week. Like joking like that. So there's this energy of people not wanting you to connect with your higher power. I think your intuition is connected to this type of higher power. It's something that's funny. It's something that's very youthful. That doesn't take life that serious, and that's why it helps you love life. And it feels like these people want to take it. Spirit, the spirit of wisdom said, "Aha, that name is joy." As in that the name of that energy, of that essence is joy itself. But honestly, I want to get some tarot cards on this shit because what the fuck? Like what? I also love how it all came out like that. Even though the different spread every time, y'all. Okay. Ooh, High Priestess on the bottom again. So every time I open or close a reading with that energy, I just know shit's about to go down. Can you clarify number 23? Am I tripping? No. You see? So these are people that want you to doubt yourselves. Pardon. Damn. Yeah, they're... Okay, so these are people that hang around in your shadow. So you have to shine light on your shadows. I'm seeing like an ocean of blue. So these are people who are sitting in your emotions, in your waters. So I saw like a deep blue ocean. These are people who are in your emotions. These are people sitting in your emotions. They're trying to pick and choose what you should feel and what you shouldn't. But mostly trying to make you suppress certain types of emotions that you should actually address, that you should confront with the Wheel of Fortune. And every time you don't do that, it hits you. I'm hearing it hit you like a truck. Please clarify 23 for me. Yeah, your subconscious. Thank you. They're trying to toy with your subconscious, you see. Because from the Four of Swords to the Page of Cups, to me it's giving Three of Swords. Three of Cups, we just had the Four of Cups, suppressing it. So from the Four of Cups to the Four of Swords, they're trying to make you rationalize your emotions. And then when you rationalize them, so not actually feeling them, but thinking about what you should feel. Okay, because feeling is different than thinking about it. I'm hearing misconstrue, but you misinterpret what you should be feeling, and it's eventually taking out I feel like I want to say oh wow, Spirit is saying that's what's giving collateral damage, maar de inhoud, so, sorry. So with the Page of Cups to the Four of Swords, it's like rationalizing what you feel, and then instead of actually feeling it, you just suppress those emotions, and then you forget what's actually important, especially emotions, what emotion is important to go through, to experience, what eventually causes for you to lose out of sight what is like, yeah, substantively correct, or like substance, like you forget the substance. I don't know how to say it in a sentence like grammatically correct, honestly, so I apologize, but I think you understand me. Like the substance of a person or an emotion or the impact of a situation, like you forget what is actually important. So it's like it's also diverting you of the wisdom of what you should learn from that situation, right? Because you're ignoring those emotions. And then it translates to karmic energy very quickly, because if you do that 2 times, you already build up a shadow, or you open up a kind of portal or energy with 8, that stands for life, death, and rebirth. You open up a portal for karmic energies to come through, or to bind yourself to a karmic energy. Thank the gods and the goddesses. So let's see what else, because this just came out. Yeah, and then it makes it difficult for you to face what you need to face. And also I'm hearing face the reality. I'm tasting and I'm actually smelling like tuna salad. I don't know why that's coming up, but what is this one, please? And I saw an orb. There are fairies all around you. I'm hearing mythical creatures, forest people. Thank you. Justice. It's something that isn't correct. It's something that isn't honorable. It's somebody behaving like you're inhonorable, like you're out of balance, like you're chaotic or mentally on the verge of. So that was why I was channeling it, like somebody going through something that's so psychologically exhausting. It could also be you, but it can also be the both of you, because what I'm also picking up is like 2 people went through the same experience, but one person overcame it and the other not. And the person who didn't is looking at the person who did overcome it and is just jealous and green of envy and wanting to hurt that person and be like, I want to put them through something bad again, or through it again, so they won't make it, and then we're on the same level. Like somebody wants to level you out, like even you out. It's really damaging, it's really karmic, it's really toxic, it's really malicious. Like it's I don't even know what else to say, but it's really like, yeah, because now I'm hearing somebody wants to dog you out, like drag you through the mud, throw you in a piece of shit. Damn, guys, the video cut off when I was talking about how these people wanna like drag you through the mud. So I take that as a sign that Spirit is not letting that happen. And then everything else that I was discussing was also important. But this person is also somebody who doesn't want people to see who you actually are for who you are. The red wings turn into red arms, and the Three of Swords made me think of the Four of Swords to the Page of Cups. It's like with the Three of Swords, your Two of Cups changed. So they wanted to change how you saw your actual worth, like who you actually are. They wanted you to believe something else about yourself, because that they know that it would take your power away. Yeah. Wow, Ten of Cups. The Nine of Swords. You see how it fell out. You saw how it fell out. Damn. These neighbors be demonic. Anyway, yeah. Can you clarify to us what this wishful energy is? They're trying to wish on our energy. Yeah, they're trying to keep us from manifesting or communicating with our subconscious. Can you explain to us how, wow, 8-8, how they're doing that by making us overthink? So if we suppress our emotions twice, if they make it work just twice, we get stuck once, and that one time that you get stuck is already, I feel like I want to say, a lesser loud message from your intuition. Like, you will hear your intuition less loud. Of course, not to manifest it, like F out of here, but not to manifest it, because I don't do that shit. Just to mention that there is a certain type of, yeah, I feel like the spirit is trying to guide me. Like, it has something to do also with a key. It's like a numeral lock. It has to be a certain type of number or a certain type of times to activate it. That's what I'm getting. It's very weird. This is somebody who works with like activation codes. Oh, this is somebody who works with quantum codes. Man. Yeah, exactly. Let me be nice. I'm not even gonna go off on that. So clarify again the wish, please. Yeah. So every time they make us kind of, I feel like I want to say, lose faith in ourselves, lose faith in our intuition, when we give up into believing who we actually are, what we're capable of, how powerful we are, how blessed we are, how far our reach goes, even if we can't see it, right? It's literally that belief. With the Temperance, it's also your beliefs, your spiritual beliefs, your philosophy, your own life story, whatever you believe in that gives you power. They want you to stop believing in that because it gives you power. And every time you stop believing it or you doubt it, that's when they silence you a little bit more from your intuition, or like they put like a, I feel like I want to say like a buffer over it or something. It's really weird because it's not like it actually works. I feel like you get to experience like it works just so you become aware of another hidden energy that's happening around you. You know what I mean? So yeah, clarify then this bride stuff. Yeah, they don't want you to establish something. With the Seven of Cups on the bottom, 4, that's the Emperor. They don't want you to see your balanced self, how capable you are, because you got both sides of yourself balanced. You're equally as strong in your masculine energy as you are in your feminine energy. You are in harmony. That's why they try to portray you as somebody who's not. That's interesting though. But can you clarify to us, what is this cycle of not leaving the cycle? What is this cycle? Is it like a lifestyle? Yeah, being like stuck and in between, going back and forth. It fell on Helena, like the wise energy. That's the High Priestess from the beginning. They're showing it to me now. So it's like like relying on your hidden wisdom. Like your body knows if your mind doesn't, you know? Your heart knows, your gut knows when your voice can speak, you know what I mean? It feels very cryptic, but that's how your intuition is. And you get it. Other people don't. And that's why, because other people also don't get it, they want to change how you look at it. Yeah, these people don't want this message to come out, man. Pray for me. They're gonna do magic on me exactly after this message. They're gonna do black magic on me, so I won't post another message for 30 million billion years. That's what they wish. Oh yeah, this was the cycle. They want to leave. They want you to not see how capable you are. I keep getting capable, how much you can achieve with the 7 of coins. Like they don't want to see, they don't want you to believe and see how big your fruits can grow, and how luscious and healthy and tasty they can be, and also that all your efforts have an equal or even higher reward than expected. These people don't want you to believe that, because 7 is also the mystical number. So they also don't want you to be spiritually rich, but rich as in wealthy, favored. Okay, 777 is a favored number. It's an angel number. Now I'm hearing angel message. So the angels want me to pull a card definitely before we close that out. Then I have another question. Who or what is this person, and why are they doing this to the collective? And why does it keep coming up? Who? It's somebody that is overthinking about our status, about how we will settle, and about who we will meet or what we will achieve with our masculine energy, the love that we're going to get. This is somebody who's maybe afraid that you're going to become a mother, or that you're going to get into a relationship with somebody who's an equal partner to you and who deserves you. Oh, so this is somebody who's just a happiness hater. And they want you to kind of take away your own luck. Because look, this is also the 10 of Swords. 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords. They want you to betray yourself out of some opportunity. But it can be about self-love, but I picked up on love very swiftly. So it can also be the relationship of your dreams or your life that you pass up on a man or a woman because you are suppressing the feelings that you need to confront to get into that relationship. And that's because they do these tricks or whatever it is. Clarify, please, who... Oh, yeah. Who is this person? Somebody who's stuck. Why do they want us to go through this evil... They... Ooh, I heard they get a rise out of it. So they also... When we get stuck, they get a flow. They get something going for themselves. Now I'm hearing that's because they bind themselves to us. So it's like every time something bad happens with us, that's an activator for them to keep going. So this is literally somebody who just thrives on our hatred. So you literally got your own Joker, Batman. So yeah, 10 of Swords on the bottom. This is somebody who wants to change and reverse also the situation. They want you to be stuck. Because this is also reality. The coins is reality. It's the physical world. They want you to be mentally stuck like they are. And that's why you constantly go... That's why you constantly doubt if you are. Because this is somebody who wants you to be. So all those overthinking thoughts and all those feelings that come out of nowhere, rage fits or weird epiphanies, those aren't yours at all. It's just from somebody who wants you to experience them, so you experience the ups and downs that come with their energy. Is this just like a temporary lesson, or like why is it consistently coming up in the readings? Is it like my energy with reading? Okay, so because our masculine energy is not taking action, so we're stagnant, okay, kind of. We're in dubio. So yeah, so we're not really taking action towards something. And we had the Eight of Wands, right? That was reversed. So we're not really doing something correctly here. We're not taking proper action into seeing or believing that we actually are the Empress. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Pardon me. This is somebody or something that this energy or this person keeps coming back, this lesson keeps returning because you haven't changed a certain type of lifestyle yet. You haven't changed a certain type of habit. And that habit rules the way that you move, the way that you make moves, the way that you adjust your plans, the way that you take action in your life, the way that you, how I feel like I want to say, take initiative. You haven't changed that side of yourself. And that's why this lesson keeps coming back, okay? So this is also a good note for me. Splitting the deck, Ten of Swords, the Devil, and the Eight of Coins. And they want us to physically, I feel like I want to say, work on it. Ooh. Or we should physically work on it. Why do I feel like if we're going to work on this energy, if we're going to work this energy away, like it's not our energy. So if we're going to work it away, we do their work. And then we change our aura. And like, I feel like I want to say what you're meant to experience, like my own energy. It's like weird, but I'm getting like destiny swap things. So I don't know. Let me just confirm or deny that. Is that correct? What I just now read? Yes, that's a very clear yes. So control ourselves. We should not be. Okay, the spontaneous moods, the thoughts, the feelings. We should not be acting out on them. Okay. Because every time we do, we transmute that energy for this person and then we destiny swap with them. Ew. My throat is like raspy and hurting. So this is somebody whose throat is always dry. Or they have a very hazy voice. Remiel, thank you. Remiel to the radio. Metatron, wow. That means that we got a real bully on our side, guys. 7 and 9. 32. 16, that's the Tower. Oh, they're gonna work together and shake this person's world up a little bit. Remiel. Surveyors of souls. His name means thunder of God. He who watches over mankind. This card speaks of taking time to prepare for the future. Remiel is there for you as long as you stay the course and do not deviate from the plan. Challenge. Can you hold back until you have a clear plan? Lesson. Persistence breeds possibilities. It looks like this person is like begging. But, lol, I'm hearing Rehab, Amy Winehouse. So... Thunder of God, and I just thought about the Tower. So Remiel is gonna give this person his lick back, is what I heard. Because on my side they're a little bit street. Getting your lick back means you're gonna give out karma. You're gonna make somebody pay, y'all. Metatron, trials and tribulations. The name of this angel is well known to many who study the angelic realm. Although the origin of the name is still debated, Metatron is called the youth in the Zohar and is often associated with stories of ascension and transformation. In a reading, the card brings the challenges of making a change in your life and assurance that these changes are eventually rewarded. Challenge, taking a leap into the unknown. Lesson, angels will bear us up when we have faith. So we have to have faith. Yeah, because I was like, have faith in what exactly? And that already shows, it's like there's this lingering ignorance that actually isn't yours. But because it has been a cycle, like this energy is in your life and it's happening for you. So you change your ways of living. And because you haven't been doing that, it's just constantly there. And if you eventually keep giving into that energy, you're gonna get stuck in this energy for life. Like, that's just honestly what I'm getting. Because I'm getting like somebody who is like in a collective. I don't know, collective, if you're going through this. But I'm just like getting that. Yeah, how? Maybe I can read myself here. You know what to do, you know how to do it, you know when to do it. You tell yourself you want to do it, but then you don't. And then when you don't do it, it's like you tell yourself it's fine, you'll do it another time, and that's the cycle. You keep extending it, like postponing something. And then when shit doesn't get done, and you get changes around you, or there's things that happen that are not good, you realize there's nobody to blame but yourself. And then instead of correcting yourself, you don't necessarily have to be angry or stern or mean, but instead of addressing the problem with yourself, changing your ways and adapting, you act like it wasn't that big of a deal and you move on, literally doing the same thing. That isn't change at all, motherfucker. Like, that isn't change at all. That's just you being stuck. And who the wants to be stuck? Like, that was for entertainment, y'all. The motherfucker, because like, you know what you're doing. You are wise, you are smart, and you've been a smart brat as a child, or a very, very cocky child who got away with a lot of things, and now you're playing yourself because you're getting away with things with yourself. Kind of that's what I'm getting. So the fairies are like, bitch, what the fuck? Get your shit together, bro. No, I wish. Don't you wish that you would, like, if it was possible, you would just wake up and like little fairies would be like pulling your hair and your clothes and your chains and your jewelry and telling you to wake the fuck up because it's time to count the berries. And then of course they mean money, but like, I don't know. Those are my thoughts. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope this was contributing to the energy you're in, and this was that message that you needed. Yeah, see you soon. Bye.